And you can raise your hand. I'll allow the mic for anyone who has raised their hand. And let's start it. You can hear me, Mustafa?
Good morning. Yes, Mohit, I can hear you.
Okay. Let's wait for some questions and get going. We would also love to hear some feedback about the new feature that we incorporated the report. Right now, it's showing the current and outgoing stock, and there will be good reporting and everything else coming as we move along the project. So keep your we'll keep you posted about the progress and about the plan of new reports.
Um, Everybody's mic is mute, so that I can see, Mohit, but I'm not sure if they have access to raise their hands. Can anybody try in the attendees? Okay, I can see. No, Najwa is raising her hand, but anybody else other than the Evotech team? Any of the attendees, if you can raise your hand? Yeah, okay, great, great.
We will keep this call open till 11:30, and if we have some questions till then, we'll answer them. Otherwise, we'll close this call and we'll meet next week, inshallah.
Oh, it seems like nobody has a question. Should we go ahead and close the meeting then?
Yes, looks like it. We have waited 20 minutes, so it's fine. Thank you everyone joining. And if you have some questions, you can still post. We have one question now.
Hello everyone, sorry for being late. I just one question regarding some transaction that failed. We know when we have a transaction, a shipment to Tatmeen with more than 45,000 value, that
Okay.
the report is split in two files. And for now, we didn't succeed to have the second file correctly processed. And I don't know if you have some information like on this or not.
Have you sent an email to onboarding with the transaction detail and reference number?
I have a case open
Okay. And
on this, but I haven't any feedback on this question.
okay, so you have provided the instance identifier and everything else, right?
Sorry?
You have provided the transaction details on email, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, because we need to look into it. Normally, under 50,000, you should not be having any issue because our system supports 50,000 serialized item in a single call. So if you are facing some issue, this means there is some other error which we need to verify. So let me do one thing. I'll pull up your email and I'll sit with the team right now and reply back to you. That's fine?
Okay, thanks. Thank you very much.
Most
I can
welcome.
provide the case number if you want.
Yeah, that would be great. Please put it in the chat box.
Okay. I'm not able to write on the chat box.
Okay, I think chat is disabled.
Maybe I can write to you directly. Yeah, I can send to you a message directly.
Okay, sure. I'll get back to you over email because we need to investigate what's happening, why this message is failing. It should not fail. So
Okay.
I'll get back to you.
Okay, thanks. Thanks a lot.
Most welcome. Most welcome. Hi, Ingo, if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. INGO. You can unmute your mic.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Thank you. That's correct. Ingo, it's fine.
Oh, okay. How are you?
I'm fine. And how about you?
Good, good. Yes, tell
Okay.
me.
Yeah, I'm from Dr. Falk Pharma, and we several times reported data to you. But unfortunately, we don't get a message log entry saying, yeah, okay, all is fine, or there are some errors or not. And we just have to look up into your portal and carry out an product verification in order to see, okay, the numbers we reported are active. Is there any change in message composition that we get an information about a successful process?
No, there is no change. So just if you can explain what exactly are you doing? You are using B2B or portal
B2B. Yeah,
B2B,
B2B.
and you are doing commissioning messages, right?
Yes.
So what happens is B2B call is asynchronous. So the instance identifier that you put in B2B call, you
Mm.
have to query the message query. There is separate API message status query. Same instance identifier you need to put in message status query, and you will start getting the result back. Okay, what is the status of the message that you have sent? Because this is asynchronous call.
Okay.
Got
There's
it?
no. Yeah.
Yeah, so there is, if you go to the Postman collection that we have in our portal, just
Yeah.
download that Postman collection. There is syntax of how to call this message status query. Put the same instance identifier which you use to call the initial message, and you will get all the result that you are getting from the portal, that what happened to this message, if there is any error, it's successful, and everything else.
Okay. So you send it by email, not within the. No.
It's not by email. You need to call it via B2B. This is separate API. So
Okay,
there are
okay.
so there are two calls. First, you send the commissioning message. Then you need to see, okay, what is happening to my commissioning message. You send the call to this message status query, because this is asynchronous call, right? So our system accepts your call. It then processes it at the background. Now you have to see the status. So you need to do another B2B call via this API, message status query.
Okay, thank you.
Most welcome.
Maybe Aurélien, François, for Xavier, can I ask another question?
Yes, please go ahead. Sorry, I was speaking on mute.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, I'm wondering, I just have a question. Sometimes our warehouse department sent a shipment and trigger the report to Tatmeen. And sometimes we have the failure on the import permit. He said that the import permit is not valid. And when we retry the day after or 2 days after, it works. So I'm wondering if when we have the go to use the import permit, if it's already available in the system, or should we wait a little to be approved in your system, or how does it work?
So how it works, we are not storing anything against import permit system. This is a live call. Once you do the commissioning, Tatmeen connects to import permit system, that is Mohab system, and fetches the detail for that particular import permit. Now, if you are doing a commissioning and that import permit is not approved in ministry's application, we will not be able to fetch it. Or another case is there is some connectivity issue at ministry side or at our side, the tunnel between our server and ministry, still you will get the same error. So normally connection issue is not there. So normal scenario is that import permit system is not approved in their system. So to summarize this, once you get the shipment import permit system, you are sure that that is approved in import permit system?
Yes, I already asked to our affiliate colleague that create the import permit with the MPC, I think. And each time he said that it was approved, he had the go to use it. And when we use it today, maybe 1 or 2 days after, it's not working. But when we reprocess the transaction a little bit after 1 or 2 days, it works. So it's weird.
So let's do one thing. To investigate further, do you exactly remember when did you do the initial transaction where it failed so that we can backtrack with your user? Okay, at this time you made the call, and then we can check if there was some connectivity issue, and even we can ask Mohab what on which date your system approved this import permit. So to extract this information, we need some information from you, right? So give
Yeah, of
me
course.
transaction detail or a date when you did initially when it failed, and we'll further investigate and get back to you. But
Okay,
it shouldn't happen because
I
we
will
are taking that live from Mohab.
I will collect all the info on the next occurrence because I already have some, but it's a long time ago. I will not be sure to have the correct date and time. So
Okay,
I think it will happen again. So I will write all the date and to provide you.
sure, perfect.
Thanks a lot. Thanks again.
Welcome. Okay, we are at 11:30 mark, so I don't see any more questions. Thank you everyone for joining, and the recording link will be updated in the same chat box. If you have further questions, you can always email to onboarding@tatmeen, and see you after Eid's week, inshallah. Bye.
Thanks you. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.